Hey everyone, and welcome to Travel Tuesdays. I'm often asked, Mark, what's your most favorite site to visit in the lands of the Bible? It's too hard of a question to answer, so what I'm going to do over the next 4 weeks is introduce you to my 4 most favorite sites, and all of them are off the beaten path. One of the reasons why I like them. Now, some of you are probably saying, man, I thought you were going to get right into the food. We'll get to the food, but you're going to have to hang around. The first site I want to introduce you to is situated on the northwest coast of modern-day Turkey, overlooking the Aegean. It's perched high on a rocky outcrop, and the ancient name of the site was Assos. Now, Assos underscores an important point when you travel the Aegean world and are studying the Greek world, that really Greeks lived on both sides of the Aegean, mainland Greece, but also in Western Asia Minor. They founded cities, they had colonies, and the Aegean Sea basically became the Greek highway and shipping back and forth goods, but also people from Asia, which is where Assos is, over to the Greek mainland, which is, of course, Europe. Now, Assos becomes the predominant Greek city in the area known as the Troad in the 6th century BC. You say, well, Troad, that sounds kind of familiar. It probably should, because this is where Homer's Troy is, as well as a site we also read about in the New Testament, Troas. Assos in the 4th century BC is going to be home to a philosophical school founded by one of Plato's disciples, Hermias. Also, Aristotle is going to live in Assos from 348 to 345 BC. The Stoic philosopher Cleanthes is also going to be born in Assos. Now, when you go to Assos today, you walk from the bus up to the acropolis. You walk through a very quaint Turkish village. You get to the acropolis and you see the temple of Athena that was built in the 6th century BC. From the top of the acropolis, you have this magnificent view over the Aegean. In fact, from the top, you can see the Isle of Lesbos. The Aegean there is beautiful. Blue waters. Absolutely what you imagine when you think of looking out over the Aegean. From the top of the acropolis, you can look down and see the ancient city of Assos, which actually has some of the best preserved Greek walls of a Greek city from the ancient world. You can also see the theater. Built in the 3rd century BC, it could hold somewhere between 4,000 to 5,000 spectators. You also see the gymnasium, built in the 2nd century BC. Assos is a beautiful, beautiful city, situated right on the Aegean. In fact, from the Acropolis, you can even see the ancient harbor. It's submerged today into the water, but you can still see its outline. Now, we hear about Assos in the book of Acts, chapter 20. Paul, at the end of his 3rd missionary journey, is going to walk from Troas to Assos overland. He sends his companions by boat to Assos, where they are going to meet up again with Paul, and from there they sail to the Isle of Lesbos, to the port of Mytilene. Every one of my trips to Turkey has to go to Assos. One, because I love the view, and it is beautiful, it is quaint, and it is out of the way. But it's also important because of some of the reasons that I mentioned. Of course, if you come, we'll find out more of the importance of Assos. Thanks for joining us, and stay tuned next week, where I'm going to introduce you to my 2nd favorite site in the lands of the Bible.